Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Chessman Jan's Journey on a road to 1500 ELO. It's been a couple weeks since I've uploaded my last video. How Let's see how we done. Last video were at a 932. We're now sitting in the 960s. I have implemented my routine of playing no more than 3 to 5 10-minute rapid games and just play puzzles. There have been plenty of days where mentally I'm not in it to play chess, so I'd focus on puzzles. And slowly but surely, we've been improving, so we're going to play a game. As white, as promised, we will be introducing the Queen's Pawn opening, the accelerated London system. Oh, we're playing against the King's Indian. Not really. The King's Indian would have been played a little differently. Look for a... Should I activate take with the Queen or take with the Knight? I'll take with the Knight. Castle, and then we're going to look for a pawn break. Pawn breaks are usually in the London system c4 or e4. I wouldn't mind having a pawn here, because then it's just control the e4 square. Well, you must. How about we offer a trade? Hmm. We'll take it. Probably not the best move, but I think a big part of me not playing well is sometimes I get stuck on trying to find the best move instead of just playing solidly overall. Just play solidly. Look for a pawn break. Move rook to the center. He's starting a pawn. Should I be worried? What can I do? Let me target this pawn. Uh, does this guy have an escape square? I think that knight's trapped. Is it? I think so. I was like, oh, wait. Yeah, this knight's trapped. Offer a queen exchange. Get off the back rank. Alright, I think we're doing okay. Should I stop it or should I offer? Because if I push it, he might just push and lock the center. Pretty solid. If I go here, we might go there, and then take. We might swing this rook over. Yeah, because I could attack this rook, but then it's like, oh, he's just gonna go here, most likely. So what can I do? I don't want to push pawns in front of my king. I kind of was a little risky doing that earlier, just to trap a bishop. Um, just go here and then we push. Then we push. Mm-hmm. To take, or to take, to take, to take. I would love, this is a weak diagonal. Sister. Just, I would like to, this check doesn't really do much. Or just go here, and then I just take. You took a thing. Oh, I like that, because then we just attack this pawn. Yes. Good. Yes. And if he pushes, then I just check. Oh, if he pushes, yeah. Pin the piece. Okay, we're doing okay. Note. Let's attack this rook. I gotta play a little fast. I just throw in his check. He's just gonna move. We should go here. We attack. Attack this pawn together. So now we're actively pinning this pawn. Potential discovered check if he's not careful. Not so. Check. Take. Maybe I got it trapped. Go here, then here. I'm up material, so I wouldn't mind a queen exchange. He can't go there, he's protected. And if he moves it here, I just go there. Check. Let's play fast. Push the pawn. Pawns must be pushed. I don't know. You go there and just check. Interesting. What will he do if I do that? Yeah, let's go there. And then we check again. Then he goes there, and then that's a discover check. I could just be trolling and go to a knight. If I go to a knight, he goes up. Oh, he resigned. Okay. I was overthinking it. Yikes. Alright, gents. Ladies and gents. We're gonna see how good we did. I'm gonna hide my not so beautiful face real quick. 89. Holy moly, that was insane. That was crazy. 89% accuracy. It said I played a 1700. It's kind of known that although it's nice when you just kind of play with your ego when you do good, yeah, 1700 it doesn't necessarily mean I played a 1700. Opening played a 90%, middle game 84, end game 96. This is awesome. So let's just review. Seems like it was pretty even, and then once my opponent blundered, I just kept the lead. It kind of felt that way during the game. I was just losing. I was low on time, but we're just gonna. How do we get rid of the eval system? Give me a second. I guess I'll put my beautiful face back on because I know that's what you guys came for. Game review. We're just gonna go. Oh, I know how to do it. We're gonna go game history. And then we're gonna go here. And my opponent resigned. Yeah, this was not an easy game. This was very slow. So e4, e5, everything's going good. We can turn on the analysis. So here, so this is at first I thought I was playing against a King's Indian defense, and whenever you see the King's Indian defense, right? Ideally you go here, because then if he goes there, actually that pawn doesn't work. So a King's Indian defense, ideally, that from what I've seen, I mean you can convert this, you can transpose this to the Trampowski, but if he goes here, and then the castle, you create this, they might prepare for this break, then you castle, and then you kind of have this battery, which you a very aggressive way to play against King's Indian. I haven't studied too much. I know there's some ideas of pushing the H and G pawn to start the attack. Luckily, I haven't faced too much of the King's Indian defense. So, yeah. But regardless, e4, everything's doing good. Let's see where my opponent blundered. So everything's chill. I'm just developing normally. Alright, was it better to take with the queen? No, I was about to say. Yeah, I could take with the king. What the hell? Sorry, take with the knight. He pushes, castle, everything's going well. He attacked his bishop. Yeah, that wasn't the best. What would have been the best? It would have just been to rock it back? Yeah, it probably would have been the best. I seen that. I just here 1.7. This, I guess, this was the best one, right? Was this the best move? Where I'm just jumping back and forth. I just need to stick with one. So bishop takes d2. Here, it goes there. So these aren't bad moves. This one's the best move. Okay. I think I took this at this position only because I've had so many situations like that with the London where they just go after, they chase the dark squared bishop and just take a trap piece. So that's a knight just never gets developed. And I guess if I'm also guessing why this is the best move, if regardless if you were to move the rook or the queen, this doesn't necessarily, it's not developing. So yeah, we got rid of a bishop and we weakened our dark squares, but that was almost a free move. Okay. Yes, okay. So I've seen a lot of variations of London where you would go for a c4 break. However, I didn't spot the knight into the knight trap until a few moves later, which I don't know why. I just was like, oh wait. So take. Not the best move, but it doesn't hurt. What would have been the best move? The trap. Yeah, okay, so that's not even the best move. What is the best move? Nope. The best move in this position would have been to... I don't know. It seems like a super weird move. Why is that? Explain. Alright, thanks, Gotham. So, but I thought this was a fine move. Yeah, I lost some advantage, but for my level, it doesn't really matter. Then we move 2 rooks in the center. We kind of equalize position. And that is a free pawn. And the free pawn would have been this. Yep. I would have... Yeah, I didn't even see that. That definitely would have been best because I would have immediately wakened the queen's pawn storm. Dang. The knight is trapped. We take. He takes back. Boom. Thank the Lord. If I didn't do that... Yeah, you just lose the knight. And then he could get me perpetual if he wanted to. Can he get me perpetual? Yeah, probably. Thought that was the queen change was good because I was already up a knight and also got my king off the back rank. He goes there, I take. Move my rook up. Yeah, I was planning to double it. Did I double? Ooh, wait call. Why did I do that? Oh. Oof. Oh yeah. Yeah, just to go up. Open up the file. I'm so smart. To take. Would have been better to take with the rook. Would have been better to take with the rook. I took with the bishop because I just saw that it was very weak diagonals, and yeah, I just thought the bishop had more vision, but I don't think it's a. I wasn't losing the game. I was already winning. I move my rook up here. He goes here. I defend the rook and also set up a potential discovered. Discovered check. He saw the check. I check here. I take that rook. He goes here. I wanted to break. I pushed my pawn to g5 because I wanted to get rid of the f pawn. He pushes, which is definitely the best. And then now we're setting up a checkmate threat. He takes. I check. Would it have been best just to take? Yeah. I just saw check. And then from here, we just push the pawn. We just push. Yep, check. Check. Made a 5, and then that was it. I'm curious. I was trying to cheese it. Yeah, I would have lost my advantage, and then he would have taken. Yeah. This is completely winning, but I did not see mate on the board. So, thanks for watching, gents and ladies. I'm married.